Hey, my fellow angling enthusiasts. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your fishing buddy, here to break down the highly anticipated fishing forecast for October 11th, 2025, right here in the magnificent waters of Canada. Friends, this day is shaping up to be truly special. While the crisp autumn air signals the coming winter, the fish are in full pre-winter binge mode, making it an incredible opportunity for some serious action. We're going to dive deep into exactly why this day could surprise you with a fantastic bite and how you can make the most of it. Stay tuned because I've got some little tricks and insights you won't want to miss. Let's talk tactics for some of our favorite Canadian fighters. First up, the mighty Northern Pike. With the water temperatures dropping, these aggressive predators are absolutely on the hunt, trying to pack on calories. Where to find them, you ask? Focus on those deeper weed lines, prominent drop-offs and submerged structure where the baitfish are congregating. They love to ambush unsuspecting meals. On what to cast? My experience tells me large inline spinners, big swim baits, or even hefty spoons in flashy silver, gold or perch patterns are deadly this time of year. Don't be afraid to go big with your lures. These fish are looking for a substantial meal. Work them slowly and erratically, mimicking an injured baitfish for maximum impact. Next, the elusive walleye. These beauties are becoming incredibly active in the cooler water, feeding aggressively. They'll be transitioning from their shallower summer haunts to deeper structures, reefs and river channels, following their primary food source. I'd recommend targeting depths anywhere from 28 to 33 feet, especially over muddy or sandy bottoms. A little trick. A pink-colored jig tipped with a live minnow, worked by traditional bottom bouncing, is an absolute walleye magnet. For those who love a powerful fight, Lake Trout are calling. As the water temperatures cool further and the fall turnover progresses, these deep water dwellers become much more accessible, moving closer to shore. Look for them actively feeding near reefs and along steep drop-offs where baitfish are being pushed by the changing conditions. Try vertical jigging with heavy spoons or tube jigs. Alternatively, trolling with large crankbaits or spoons at varying depths until you locate those active schools can be very effective. And let's not forget the feisty smallmouth bass, These bronze warriors are still schooling up and feeding aggressively in rocky areas around points, humps, and submerged timber in cooler, clear waters. After the fall turnover truly kicks in, they'll often relate to deeper structures, so don't be afraid to fish depths of 15 to 30 feet. My little secret for smallmouth this time of year is a drop shot rig with a small, natural-colored soft plastic, or a jig fished slowly along the bottom. They're trying to pack on calories, so subtle presentations can often trigger a strike. Now for the theoretical base, my friends, and why these tactics will work. Weather. For October 11th, 2025, we're looking at classic Canadian autumn weather. Expect crisp, cool daytime temperatures, likely hovering around 8 to 12 degrees Celsius, dropping to near 0 to 3 degrees Celsius overnight, with a chance of morning frost in some areas. Wind conditions are anticipated to be moderate, perhaps from the northwest, blowing at around 10 to 15 kilometers per hour. Atmospheric pressure is likely to be stable to slightly falling after a recent cold front. While sudden drops can make fish a bit finicky during the day, generally stable conditions mean happy, hungry fish. We're expecting mostly clear skies, offering beautiful visibility. Water temperature. This is key, folks. Canadian waters in mid-October are undergoing or have mostly completed their fall turnover. This means the lake waters are mixing and the temperature is becoming more uniform from surface to bottom. You're likely to find water temperatures in many larger bodies of water ranging from 6 to 10 degrees Celsius. This cooling trend triggers a metabolic shift in many fish species, accelerating their digestion. This forces them to feed more frequently and aggressively to bulk up for the coming winter. The cooler water also means increased oxygen levels, which stimulates fish activity, pushing them into a full-blown feeding frenzy. Moon phase. On October 11th, 2025, we'll be experiencing a waning gibbous moon. It will be approximately 75 to 80% illuminated, This is about 4 days after the full moon. Many experienced anglers, myself included, believe that even a waning gibbous phase can lead to increased fish activity, especially around moonrise in the evening and moonset in the morning. That extra moonlight can provide excellent visibility for nocturnal feeders. Popular fishing lore often links this bright moon phase to strong bites, and from my experience it often holds true. Overall fish activity. My friends, the general biological activity of fish in Canada in mid-October is at a peak. This is what we call the pre-winter binge phase. Almost all species, from panfish to apex predators, are aggressively feeding to build up those crucial fat reserves for the long winter ahead. Baitfish are schooling in huge numbers, providing an all-you-can-eat buffet for larger fish. So even with potentially finicky daytime bites due to pressure fluctuations, the underlying drive to feed is incredibly strong. Considering all these factors, the cooling but stable temperatures, the pre-winter feeding frenzy, the potential for capricious bites due to pressure, and that bright waning gibbous moon, my clear assessment for fishing on October 11th is good, with periods of excellent activity. The overall conditions are stimulating fish to feed heavily, and a bit of patience and strategic fishing will pay off. So get out there, my friends. I wish you all bent rods and screaming reels. May your lines be tight and your coolers full. Don't forget to hit that like button if you found this forecast helpful, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you never miss another video. And tell me in the comments below, what are your go-to fall baits in Canada? What are your plans for this coming weekend? Share your observations and let's build this community together. Tight lines, everyone.